Hello and welcome back. So we have a question here. Actually, there are questions, there are two of them. So we have been told that the gradient of a line and one point on the line are given. Find one other point on the same line. So this is the gradient of a line and this is a point that is passing through that line. So I've been told to find another point that is passing through the same line as this point. The same with B. So you can pause this video for a second and try to do these two questions. Now let's start. So for A solution, what we need to do, we find the equation of this line. So if you have the gradient and a point, you can find the equation of that line. So we need three things. For you to find the equation of a line, you need the gradient, which have been given. You need a point that is passing on that line. So the point here in our case is 2, 3. Then you take what we call an arbitrary point xy. So these three will help us to get the equation of that line. So let me just draw here. So I'm assuming this is the line and it is passing through point 2, 3, and then the gradient of this line has been given as half. So to get another point that is passing through this line, we first find the equation of this line. So and the equation, we need these three to get the equation. So we know that the gradient of a line is given as change in y over change in x. So our gradient is a half. So we're going to say a half is equals to, now you always start, when you're getting the equation of a line, you start with this arbitrary point. So you're going to take the value of y minus the value of y this side. So here x is 2 and y is 3. So we're going to have y minus 3, the value of y here is 3, divided by x minus 2, which is this one here. So then if you cross multiply this one, you're going to have 2 into y minus 3 is equals to x minus 2. If you multiply 1 by this value, you just get that value. So this one simplified, you will get this one to be 2y minus 6 is equals to x minus 2. Therefore, if you rearrange this one, you will have 2y is equals to x minus 2 plus 6. So finally, our equation will be 2y is equals to x plus 4. That is the equation of this line. Now we have been told to find another point that is passing through that line. We can say, just pick a point. And the best one to pick is when either x is 0 or y is equals to 0. So let's pick when let x be equals to 0. So when x is 0, we substitute in this equation and we find the value of y. So we're going to have 2y is equals to, so when x is 0, we substitute here, we're going to have 0, 0 plus 4. So we're going to have 2y is equals to 4. So you divide by 2, you divide by 2. So our y will be equals to 2. So therefore it means that point is point 0, y is 2. So this is another point that is passing through or on this line. So let us go to B, part B. So B, again, we do the same. For you to find the equation of a line, we need three things. We need a gradient, a point, and an arbitrary point. Then the first thing you do, you find, you say that gradient is change in y over change in x. Therefore, you have the gradient, which is 1 over 3 is equals to change in y. So you start with arbitrary point, which is y minus the y this side. So this is always the x and this is always the y. So it will be y minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Then you cross multiply this one. You're going to have 3 into y minus 2 is equals to x minus 2. So if you open the bracket, you will have 3y minus 6 is equals to x minus 2. So take 6 the other side, you're going to have 3y is equals to x minus 2 plus 6. So you're going to have 3y is equals to x plus 4. You can leave it at this point. There's no problem. This is the equation now of a line that is having this gradient and it's passing through this point. So we need to pick another point. So you can just say let x be equals to 0. Then substitute this value of x here to get another point that is passing through that line. So you're going to have 3y is equals to 0 plus 4. So you'll have 3y is equals to 4. So you divide by 3, you divide by 3. So y will be equals to 4 over 3. So another point that is passing through this line that is having this gradient and is passing through this point will be when x is 0, y is 4 over 3, and this is the other point. So thank you so much, and let us meet in our next lesson.